Hello, welcome to a very special festive edition of Live Well with Banter. I'm Ben Elliott, your host, or to regulars at the Live Well Hub, Maureen's son. I'm here today with a very special guest, Young Fundraiser of the Year. No, what was it? Young
Volunteer of the Year.
Young Volunteer of the Year, Bailey Wilson, who is very well known in our charity. Multiple books, best-selling author, Christmas cards, and now here on his very first podcast. How are you doing, Bailey?
I'm pretty good.
Are you looking forward to your first podcast?
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
We're all a bit nervous. It's okay. The good thing about being in here is we can cut out the bad bits and just leave the good stuff. So there's no pressure whatsoever. Today we've got a few questions. I sent them beforehand. Do you like the questions?
Yeah.
You got some good answers for me?
Mm-hmm.
Really, really nice. Okay, well, we're going to start off by talking about a project very close to my heart, which is Healthy Habits. And this is about the 9 habits of a healthy lifestyle. Now, you haven't done a copy of the Wellbeing 90 Day with me yet, Bailey, but one day I'm sure I'll get you into a workshop and we'll get you journaling, okay? But let's start off with a few easy questions. So first up, what's one intention you've got for the future?
And one intention I've got for the future is to make my charity bigger and spread out beds to the wider world, and also so I can get my bear signed by Eddie Howe.
Oh, 2 great intentions there. How big are we talking? Are you on worldwide?
Yeah.
Worldwide? Just so kids all over the world can get their own support bear. That's a wonderful gesture. And Eddie Howe, how are you going to get Eddie Howe to sign it?
We'll stay at the training ground.
Really, really nice. You've done that for you too? Who have you got already? You've already got a few. I've seen you with Jacob Murphy, which is a brilliant photo.
Jason Tyndall.
Oh, wow. Mad dog.
Then I can't remember the rest.
Dwayne Jones, I've seen. Did you not get Lewis Hall? I feel like I've seen Lewis Hall with a bear. I feel like I've seen Deck with a bear. You've got a good collection of celebrities. You've never got one off me, mind. In fact, actually, I was meant to bring a bear and I forgot. But we do have the books in the background, so that's my mistake. Really good intention for the future. That's lovely. What's your favourite way of staying present with the moment? What do you like to do?
And when I get to play on my computer with my friends.
Oh, lovely. What do you like playing?
Minecraft, Fortnite, and other games.
Nice. How do you play it? It's like Minecraft. Do you go on in like the group? How does that work?
I play with 2 of my other friends, and we've made this world where we just keep adding on to it.
What's the names? Let's name drop.
Minia, Adrian, Elijah.
Class. Really, really nice. And what about Fortnite? Do you go on in trios and that?
Yeah.
Same people?
Sometimes.
Like a tight unit? You're all just taking names together?
Yeah.
That sounds like fun. I used to do Fortnite, but I can't do the building. So I can only do the no build modes. And I feel like a bit of a noob. That's what I'm told anyway, my nephew. So I've got Riley's 17 and Murphy's 13, I think. And we'll go on together as a trio. And I'm just around the back, just kind of doing my own thing. Riley's very good. We should have a 4-way would be good. Get a quad going.
Yeah.
I'll be captain.
Maybe.
I'll be captain. Or do you want to be captain?
Maybe.
Okay, nice. Really good answer. I love gaming as well. I used to like FIFA. That was always my game of choice.
I like that too.
Yeah, it's class, isn't it? Newcastle favourite team on there?
Yeah.
That was the right answer. So that's being present. What about bad habits? What's one bad habit you should let go?
When I lose a game, I get really angry at it.
The old rage quit?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. What do you do?
I smash my desk.
What, with your hand?
Yep.
The old Hulk smash? Yeah. What, was you just getting frustrated?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it that kind of frustrates you? Just not going well?
Yeah.
What are you learning about? Now you're in school, I imagine, so you're learning all the time, but what kind of things are you learning?
I'm starting to learn more football skills because I've started to join a new team called Newcastle Blue Stars.
Oh, really nice. Yeah, nice, class. What position do you play?
I'm not on the team yet, but I'm joining next season when they play 9-a-side.
Oh, wicked. What position do you want to play?
Either left wing or defender.
Oh, right, okay. What, are you right-footed, left-footed?
Right-footed.
You like the old Harvey Barnes, you cutting inside and having a shot?
Yeah.
I like your style, man. Or defender, just anywhere at the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be a defender. I used to play centre-back. I started off as a striker, but then because I was quite disciplined, I ended up going further and further back until I ended up being a central defender. But I like that too. But there's nothing like scoring a goal, is there? That's the best feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, class. Well, what's your favorite, when it's kind of it leads into it, I guess, in terms of learning, what's your favourite way to move your body? Is it football?
No, but my favourite way is when I move around is to go on rides with my bike in the quayside.
Oh, lush. Yeah. Going for a nice long ride.
Yeah.
Class. What's the furthest you've ever done on a bike ride?
Not sure.
Well, it doesn't matter when you're on there and you're riding it, does it? You've done a fair bit of running as well in your time, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the furthest you've ran?
Probably like a few kilometers.
Really? Because you've done the junior great marathon, haven't you?
Yeah.
How did you find that?
Hard.
Yeah, I can imagine. We still need to have a race. Don't we? You've been calling me out for a race last time. Last time you called me out for a race, when I had a broken toe, I'd pushed my toe, and then he came in and he was like, "Oh, let's race now." Of course, you wanted a race when I had one toe missing. Fair play to you. I would have done the same thing. We'll get that race in. I think you'll probably. Do you know what? I'm going to back myself. I think I'm going to win the race. Do you back yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice. Okay, we'll do it. We'll get that race in. If you could do one thing right now that you enjoy, what would it be?
Like I would enjoy like going out for food at the Toby Carvery.
Oh, you like a big Toby? Yeah. What do you go for? The old big like Yorkshires? What's on your carvery plate?
Like Yorkshires, mac and cheese, and like other foods.
Nice. Do you have like do you do like a meat on there or anything or?
We usually do it on birthdays.
Oh, right, nice. That's a good time to go for a Toby Carvery. I love a Toby Carvery. I had a dessert from there last time I went, and it must have had more calories in the dessert than was in the main meal. It was just absolutely outrageous. It was like cookie dough, ice cream, chocolatey, nom. It was outrageous. I need to go back there. You've got me excited for that there. That's a great way of doing it. So what's your favourite kind of way of connecting with people?
Probably like when I go to school and play with my friends.
Yeah. What do you do in the breaks?
Probably like play tag or football.
Nice. Yeah, it's good playing. I miss school for that. It's good. It's just simple, isn't it? You finish your lessons, you go outside and you run around for a bit and you have a good blast around with your mates. It's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Nice. And then what self-care do you need?
I think for my self-care, I could go outside more instead of staying inside every day.
Too much gaming?
Yeah.
Too much gaming, not enough walking. You need to get yourself along to Chopwell Woods.
Already do what?
Nice. Yeah. No, it's good getting outside out of a bit of fresh air. What do you like about being outside in the woods?
But I like can explore and can roam around freely.
Yeah. Oh, that's a really nice. Yeah, that's a good answer. Really good answer. And then final question in this one. Now, this might have been a tricky one. In the future, all fruits and vegetables are going to be gone. You've got the power in your hands to save 5 of them. Which 5 are you saving?
I would save apples, bananas, grapes, carrots, and broccoli.
Really nice. That's a good mix of fruit and veg. You're going to have a good time with that. Good answer. Really good answer. Well, so that's healthy habits. And I think you've got some really good answers in that one. Now we're going to talk about a subject close to both of our hearts, Newcastle United. And I asked you a question to prepare for before this. And what we're going to do is you're going to name me 11 players for your team from Newcastle in the Premier League era, including the captain. And then you got 3 substitutes and you got to pick 1 manager. Now, I already think your manager's going to be Eddie Howe, and I think rightly so. But I'm not going to spoil it. You tell me, what's your team?
So for my captain, it's Bruno, and then my goalkeeper will be Dubravka.
Right.
And then for my players, I have Dan Burn, Jacob Murphy, Lewis Hall, Joe Linton, Cole Palmer, Jude Bellingham, Sandro Tonali, Phil Foden, and Haaland.
Wow.
And then my substitutes are Shearer, Gordon, and Diego Jota.
Oh, right, nice.
And then my manager is Eddie Howe.
Really, really nice. Good answer. I love the way you brought in Haaland. You brought in some players there, haven't you? You brought in some ringers. If only 4 of them players did actually play for the team, we'd win the league, wouldn't we? Up where Haaland and Foden and Cup and Palmer and all that. Really good pick. All right, great answers. Now we're moving into the quick fire round, okay? So I'm going to hit you some big questions. First up, what's your favourite movie?
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh, that's just out now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep seeing that and the thing. What's it like?
It's good because there's this singer group and then this boy group who do like different songs and they're going against each other.
Really? And it's all animated?
Yeah.
It's all cool. It's like an hour and a half or something. Like
yeah.
A full-length movie. I keep seeing that because I got Odeon. I've got Odeon Limitless, so I can go as much as I want, and I keep seeing it on there, but I haven't been. But now that you've recommended it, I think I'm going to have to go and watch some anime, aren't I? It's really, really nice. Good answer. Do you have a favourite musical artist?
Alex Warren.
Who's that? I'm afraid I am old for my age, and I don't know any modern music.
He's made a good song called Ordinary, like a really popular song.
Right, class. Yeah, good answer. And do you have a favourite song?
Stargazing.
Right, who's that by?
Not actually sure.
Just a banger. You
Yeah.
just know it's a great song. You just like listening to it.
Yeah.
You feel the music. You don't need to know the name. That's good. Do you have a favorite book?
Dogman.
Do you know, I think you're actually wrong. Can't believe you haven't picked your own book. You've literally got 2 books and you've picked Dogman. But okay, if you want to be humble, that's fine. But in my opinion, you should. Right, let's go again. What's your favorite book?
Bobby's Adventure.
Bobby's Adventure. No, it's not even Bailey's Bear. One last time. What's your favorite book?
Bailey's Bear.
Really, really good answer. First time, no problem. Class, man. No, so you like Dogman. You do like Dogman, don't you? Because you like that animated style and the cartooniness and that. Hey, one day maybe we'll do a book that you like more than Dogman, and then that can be the real answer. Good lad. Do you like game shows? Have you got a favourite game show?
My favourite game show is Tipping Point.
I love a bit of Tipping Point. It's class, isn't it? Is that the one you'd want to go on if you go on, Mum?
Yeah.
Do you like going to the arcades and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. They are good fun. I once got a call back for Tipping Point, but they didn't let me go on because I'd been on too many game shows, and it's such a shame because it would have been like 10 grand. I'd had a reasonable chance of winning 10 grand on that one, but they didn't let us on. So I just went to the arcade to Willie Bay instead. That wasn't as fun. I didn't win any money. Never mind. Do you have a fun fact about yourself?
My fun fact is that I have run the Great North Run 4 times.
Brilliant. That's a really good answer. Did you find it easy every time?
Most of the time.
Right, yeah. Will you be doing the big one? How old do you have to be to do like the full Great North Run?
I think it's 16.
Is it 16? Will you be doing that at 16?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, if we can get some space, I would do that with you. We'll do matching tune jumpers. We'll go start to finish. That sounds like fun. And then we'll actually race. I'll race at the Great. That'll be our race. We'll do a 13-miler. I think I'll have you. Although maybe it's not. I'll be getting old by then. Okay, I've got 2 questions I didn't send to you. And these are really, really serious and really important questions. Okay. Do you prefer ant or deck?
Deck.
Is that because you signed your bear?
Yeah.
Very good answer. And if you're in St. James's Park, are you a Toon or a black and white army?
Black and white army.
I'm a black and white army too, Matt. I think it's the best way to go. A Toon's a big drone, and then a black and white army's loads of fun. Excellent. Well, that's the Live Well with Banter section done. Now we're going to move on and we're going to talk about Live Well with Cancer, okay? So how did you get involved with Live Well with Cancer?
My nurse gave us a bear from VRVI when my dad had a surgery, and after the surgery I had met Maureen and she helped me create Bailey's Bears.
Yeah, it's really cool. I remember my mum speaking about you at the time. She was like, I've just met this amazing little lad who's doing all this fundraising to kind of help other people. And look how far it's come and since then. That's really, really cool. How was it meeting my mum for the first time?
It was pretty good because then I figured out a lot about her.
Oh, right, yeah. What did you figure out?
How important she was in the role of Live Well with Cancer.
Oh, yeah. Well, do you know what? You set the trend because you won the Young Volunteer Award, and then my mum very recently just won the Going the Extra Mile Award for Northern Cancer Alliance. So we've got multiple award winners in the charity, which is a wonderful thing. But you started it all off with that young one. So what is your role within Bailey's Bears?
And my role in Bailey's Bears is like the fundraising part, because I ran the Great North Run so I could earn money for Bailey's Bears.
Brilliant. What other sort of stuff have you done for fundraising?
When my dad had cancer, I run 4 minutes every day.
Oh yes, because that was because he was getting radiotherapy. How did you find that?
It kind of made me tired out every day.
Did it? And you can only imagine what your dad was feeling at that same time when he was getting treated.
Yeah.
Yeah. And was Bobby with you on the runs?
Yeah.
Where's Bobby today? Is he at home?
Yeah.
In my room. It's too cold out there. It's getting wintry, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know, yeah. Chungo's the same. Chungo likes to tuck himself in on wintry days. He doesn't like to come out. He's okay on summer. Yeah, class. So do you have a highlight from your time as Live Well with Cancer?
The highlight I have is getting two books and getting my bear signed by lots of celebrities.
Yeah, you've got some good highlights, to be fair. It must be hard to kind of narrow one down. So when you picked books, you said Bobby's Adventure first ahead of Bailey's Bear. Why do you like that one better?
Because I like the adventure that Bobby had, and it replicates how Bobby's bear can help children.
Brilliant. I love the use of the word replicates, by the way. There's an author right there using all the fancy words. Really, really nice. Do you know my favorite part of Bobby's Adventure?
What?
Krabby and Shaw. It makes me laugh every single time. Krabby and Shaw. I think it's so funny. And then, so that's cool. And then celebrities, is that a lot of the time at the kind of training ground?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you go there often?
I used to go there often, but I don't really go now.
Yeah, it's hard when you got school and you got and you got your own charity, you're running things, you're a busy man. You're a busy man. You can't be waiting around for Lewis Hall to sign the bear every day, can you?
No.
Fair play, mate. Fair play. So you're obviously a big part of the community, and a lot of people will know who you are, and you won't necessarily know who they are. But what does it mean being part of the liver oil cancer community?
It means like I could raise a bunch of money and make my charity like better than it was before.
Yeah. Do you like the coffee mornings? Do you like kind of seeing what's happening in the charity and different things like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about a Live Well Hub?
Yeah, I know it took a while to do it, but once it was finished, it looked amazing and lots of people liked it.
It's cool, isn't it? It's a great space. I love being there, and it's nice kind of growing and growing and growing. And you've been a big part of that, You've raised, how much have you raised now?
Around 10,000, I think.
It's unbelievable that. It's such a good amount of money. It puts me to shame. And I've done a few different fundraisers for this charity, and I'm a grown man. And then I'm lagging behind big time. But, I'm not as handsome as you are. I think that's the problem. Everyone's just donating for the good looks, aren't they? And not for me. Never mind. What are your hopes for the future when it comes to liver oil cancer?
And that I can get enough money to be able to get the therapist for the liver oil cancer therapy room.
And then that's about psychology for kids that you kind of look for, so that kids can get counselling and stuff. Do you know how much that is?
I think it was over 10,000. I'm not sure.
Yeah. These things cost a lot of money, but they're really important things. How do you find fundraising? Do you enjoy doing that?
Yeah, because I know how good the impact is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So how many, do you have a lot of friends in that who've had support bears and stuff? Or?
Not many of my friends have support bears, but I know that some people at the coffee mornings still have my bears.
Yeah. Well, and then in Dawn will kind of personalise them for each person. That's everyone's got their own kind of unique bear and different things, doesn't it? So it's really cool. Right, I'm going to ask you a hard question now, and I don't necessarily expect an answer, but I'm going to ask it anyway because you're a smart lad, and you're throwing out words like replicate. So this means you can handle it. What's one question I didn't ask you that I should have asked you today?
Like how big I could try and get my charity, and how if I could possibly get it worldwide.
How big could you get your charity, and could you possibly get it worldwide? You asked, and I will oblige.
I think I'll be able to get it big and worldwide, but by the support of everyone who donates and when they get their bears.
Yeah. Do you know what I think a good plan for that would be? If we start where we are and build out gradually. So if we start, we've got Newcastle, North Tyneside at the minute. If that becomes Newcastle, the Northeast, England gets bigger and bigger and bigger, before you know it, there'll be support bears going all over the world, and that would be a good feeling. I wonder where the furthest has been, because I know for a fact that there's some bears that have been sent abroad.
I'm not sure where it was, but it was sent to a hospital, and they gave it to some people who had cancer.
Brilliant. Yeah. No, it's a really, really, really important thing that you've done, and it's such a. When did you start? What was your sort of, what age were you when you started?
I was 6 when I started it. I'm really bad.
Wow. Yeah. How old are you now?
10.
4 years. 4 years of hard graft. And look at you. Look at the legacy you're leaving behind. Award-winning fundraiser, award-winning volunteer. You've got 2 books, which aren't your favourite, which I'm a little bit upset about, to be honest. I thought they might have been top of the list. I thought that was a shoe-in to get a nice name, but never mind. And now your first podcast.
Yeah.
And I would just like to say a very special thank you to Hayward from Stuff Productions, and once again for making this possible. I mean, I know it's very, it can be nerve-wracking your first podcast, can't it? Because you don't really know what's going to come. But it's such a wonderful and welcoming space here, so we always do appreciate it. And I think that's it for the liver oil cancer section. So what we're going to do is we'll be doing a reading of your book, because I think it's important that everyone does hear your story. And I think that'd be a nice strong finish to the episode, don't you?
Yeah.
Good lad. All right. Really good chat, Bailey. Good work, mate.
Bailey's Bear by Bailey Wilson. I promised to look after my bear, and my bear promises to look after me. I was the youngest of 4 kids. I loved playing with my brothers and sisters, especially family adventures to Chopplewood. Life changed during the pandemic. I didn't like lockdown. I was only able to find a new routine when I was given a safe bear to help me feel less anxious. I didn't know it yet, but my parents had received some bad news. They waited until after Christmas to tell me that my dad needed surgery. The news made me sad. I was ready for my dad and didn't know what would happen. I was nervous every time my dad went in the hospital. It was only when the ward clerk gave me a support bear that I began to feel better. I called my bear Bobby. Bobby made me feel safer. I could share any of my worries with Bobby. I felt sorry that my dad didn't have his own support bear to stay with him in hospital. I was relieved when my dad came home, but also a little scared. My dad looked so different after surgery and had to spend a lot of time in bed. I wanted to play, but my dad needed time to recover. While my dad recovered, I began to look after Bobby, just like my mum was looking after my dad. Looking after Bobby made me feel better. We were both looking after each other. I found out that my dad would be in hospital for 4 minutes of radiotherapy each day. Me and Bobby decided to run together for 4 minutes each day. At the same time, my dad was getting his treatment. I wanted to raise more money to help other kids whose parents were going through treatment. With Bobby's help, I began fundraising so that other kids could have their own support bears. Me and Bobby kept running to raise money by completing the Kids Great Enough Run. I even won the Voda Young Volunteer of the Year award. So far, I have helped to raise over £5,000 for Bailey's Bears, sending out over 100 support bears to children in the North East. I even secured funding for 2 books. I can't wait to share Bobby's adventure with you. My dad recovered from his treatment. My family were able to go for more adventures in Chopplewood, with Bobby the bear and Bruno the bulldog along for the fun.